Alright guys, check 1, 2, if you guys can hear me out there. We're just using thumbs in the air, please. Alright, perfect guys. Well, once again, welcome everyone to Whirlpool Jet Boat Tours. If you guys did forget, my name is Emily, and lucky for every single one of you guys, you are all not going to be stuck with me for the next 45 minutes. Woo! Woo! Alright guys, at this time I should probably introduce you to maybe just a little bit more important man of the trip, but personally guys, I really do think I'm way more important. But if y'all do want to turn around back here and wave hi to Captain Nick, he is going to be in charge of all of that fun we're having today. Now, starting us off, guys, I'm going to have everyone looking over towards that right-hand side of the boats. You guys may see some boats that do look familiar to the one we are just currently cruising right on in. That is because that is our sister location, located over in Queenston, Ontario. That is where all of these lovely boats do go to sleep at the end of the night, because they are all Canadian registered vessels. Yes, guys, I did say Canadian, which means right over there, well, yep, that is Canada. And as you all know, we did just leave from the U.S., so we are currently cruising on some international waters. Now, I all hope y'all did bring your passports, but if you didn't, guys, don't you worry. Where we're heading up, that Coast Guard, well, it's just not going to be able to catch up to us anyways. Next on our tour, guys, if y'all are still looking over to that right-hand side and see that big statue up there, well, that is a statue dedicated to the best TL at Whirlpool Jet Boat Tours. So yeah, guys, you got it right. That is a statue of me. No, I'm just joking, guys. That is actually a statue of Sir Isaac Brock. He was the first commander Shine killed in the Battle of Queenston over this here lovely Niagara River, where that town Lewiston that we did just leave from was almost burnt to absolutely nothing. Now, yes, guys, we are just cruising on this Niagara River, which is just about 36 miles long, connected Lake Erie all the way down and through to Lake Ontario. Alright, guys, there we go. You are starting to hear our engines kicking up in the back. These are going to be our triple turbo diesel engines. And we have 3 of them on the back of this beast today, going for about 500 horsepower each. For a total about 1,500 horsepower. And I myself, personally, guys, don't know very much about it, but it sure does sound like a lot to me. Alright guys, hang on to Alright guys, big round of applause for Captain Nick back here. Now if you guys didn't like that, don't worry, there is plenty more where that did come from. Alright guys, with that Hamilton turn named after those jets that are just kicking us up in the back, we have officially reached this here lovely Niagara Gorge. And you all gotta notice it is the gorge because these walls are gonna get a little bit closer together. Alright guys, during this trip we are gonna go to 3 state parks, and that first state park is gonna be on everyone's left-hand side. Now this is going to be known as our park. Our park has a bunch of different hiking trails, some all the way at the very top and some right along the river. So if you guys do see a friendly face, don't be shy. You can give them a nice wave hi. But also, if you guys are looking for a little bit different view from what you're currently looking at right now, that is going to be about a 5-minute drive from our location back in Lewiston. Alright guys, y'all may be wondering what is up there in front of us. Well, that is going to be the Lewiston-Queenston Bridge. It is one of the 4 bridges that does connect the United States to Canada around here. With over 10,000 cars traveling on it daily, going to make it one of the most highly traveled international crossing ways. And if it does look just a little familiar to you guys, that is because the same architects that did build this bridge also built our Rainbow Bridge just a few miles ahead. Now, as we are about to pass under it, y'all can look up and get a good view of the belly of that bridge, which stands at just about 370 feet straight on up in the air, which is just about double the size of Niagara Falls. Now, just speaking of Niagara Falls, in this very spot, 12,000 years ago, Niagara Falls did once stand, but now have gone back 7.6 miles due to erosion. Guys, and now with the passing under that bridge, we have officially reached this here power plant territory, where in the 1920s there was this Canadian genius who saw all the water and all the power it held, and thought to himself, well, why didn't anyone do something about that? So that's exactly what he did. So on your guys' right hand side, you're looking at Canada's first hydroelectric power plant, sure, Adam Beck 1. Now, yes, guys, those Canadians, very smart. Thought, why have one when we can totally have another? There is just so much more water here. So guess what, guys? Yep, that's exactly what they did. They built Canada's second hydroelectric power plant and named it right after the first. So again, on your right-hand side, you're looking at Sir Adam Beck 2. But guys, as all you Americans know, we like to do things a lot bigger, badder. And oh, definitely do we do things better here in America. So we built this here Robert Moses power plant on your guys' left-hand side. Now this power plant is actually so big that all of you are currently only looking at 1/3 of it, because 2/3 of it are completely submerged underwater. It outputs more energy than both Sir Adam Beck 1 and Sir Adam Beck 2 do combined together. And it is just so much energy, guys, that it does power all the way from New York City down and through to Atlanta, Georgia. Alright guys, up ahead, these waters are about to get just a little bit rougher. Alright guys, if we take a look on over to that left-hand side, those are going to be our class 1 to 2 rapids, which are just going to be about as big as if you and I were going to jump into a swimming pool and do a cannonball. Get a shower before that power run. And straight up ahead, guys, those are going to be our class 5 rapids, which means we have officially reached our second state park. So welcome everyone to Devil's Hole. Now, Devil's Hole is just like Art Park with all the different hiking trails, but this time it's going to be about a 10-minute drive from our location way back in Lewiston. Alrighty guys, everyone see those big waves right there? Well, guess what guys? That is going to be our today. So at this time, if you guys have any loose objects such as sunglasses, glasses, hats, waterproof cameras, anything, you go straight to the bottom of this boat and straight out the back. I'm going to ask that you put them in those black pouches in front of you. And then once you guys have done that, I'm going to need all eyes and ears back up on me, alright? We are going to be going over our whitewater safety positions, alright? I'm going to ask you to get into those before every single run through these runs. So first guys, both hands on that bar in front of you at all times. Next, those butts, they are staying in those seats. I should never ever see anyone standing on the bottom of this boat. Next guys, we're going to scooch all the way back. And then most importantly guys, we are going to keep those heads up. Because that bar in front of you, while it may look a little tasty, it's not going to taste like a cheeseburger, alright? Now after every single one, I'm going to ask if all of you are doing A-okay. And you are going to show me by giving me a big sign of thumbs up, alright? Everyone can do that? Big sign of thumbs up? Perfect, guys. And if you guys are in any form of distress, but no, I do not mean a little water up your nose. You guys are going to give me a head tap, alright? That makes me know that we need to pull out of these waves. I can come address your situation, and then we'll dive back in for some more fun, alright? Sound good, guys? Everyone good? Alright, guys, who's ready for their first run in Devil's Hole? Alright guys, now this first little run is something I do like to call our sample run. Because I can't really call it a dry run, because then I would be lying, and I myself personally, guys, not much of a liar. So we are just going to get used to this boat rocking back and forth, and perhaps we'll pick up a little splash or two, but don't worry guys, nothing too crazy yet. How we all doing out there? We doing good? Let me see those thumbs in the air. Alright guys, well I personally think you guys are ready for something a bit bigger. So we are going to turn this boat around and do our first pop, drop, and slide on up into Devil's Hole. So we can dive in from the very top and get all of you guys completely soaking wet today. Alrighty guys, everyone see that big boat up there? Well, that's a Canadian boat, and as you guys know, we are an American boat. And we like to do this thing called boat wars. So we got our call now. We are the loudest boat, alright? So I'm going to call you down, and I need you to scream as loud as you can. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, oh yeah, guys, Americans won, Canadians nothing. We do like to call this our pop, drop, and slide. And we call it that because you're going to feel us pop right on up. And then we drop right on down. And we are just sliding right on over those waves. Now don't you guys worry, we are not going to go too far from those waves. Just a quick little U-turn upstream so we can dive in from the top and do as we promised. Get you all completely soaked wet today. Safety positions. Just a little reminder, that's going to be both hands on that bar, but staying in those seats. And most importantly, guys, let's keep those heads up. Now, what do you guys say? Let's put on a little show for our Canadian friends down there. Alright, guys, get ready, because here we go in 3, and 2, and 1. this very back row just told me that our friends in that front row look completely dry. Which I don't really know what they're talking about, but I think we should turn the boat around, do another pop drop and slide. So you can dive in from the top once again and cover all those dry spots I guess they're seeing back here. Alrighty guys, get ready, because after this one we are Alright, in 3, 2, and yeah, no, I'm just joking guys, that one's going backwards, because that would mean me and Captain Nick are getting wet, and we were just having so much fun watching every single one of you guys get wet. So, we're going to do another one of those big U-turns, dive in from the top, and cover all those dry spots we see. You know what to do. Let's get in those whitewater safety positions. You guys did great throughout the first round, so let's keep that on up throughout the rest of this trip today. Just so good, but I think y'all deserve a breather. So this time we are going to turn the boat around, do another one of those pop drop and slides, but this time guys we're going to go all the way down to that Niagara Whirlpool, or maybe just a little bit bigger fun is sitting waiting for us up there. Gorge State Park. So welcome everyone to Whirlpool State Park. Underneath us right now, it is currently about 126 feet deep, making this the deepest part of the Niagara River. Now, if you guys are looking up, and yes, I do mean straight on up in that air, you guys are going to notice a cable row going from one side of Canada all the way over to the other. This is going to be known as the Spanish Aero Car. It is one of the Canadians' longest running tourist attractions for over 100 years. Alright guys, we all still here, no one washed away, right? We're all still good? Perfect. Alright guys, starting us off, if you guys are looking on either side of the boat, you may notice this boiling action. This is actually not going to be due to heat, but due to the undercurrents coming all the way from Niagara Falls, which is actually only about 1.5 miles upstream this way. But unfortunately, we cannot see guys due to the bend in the river up there. But you do know what we can see guys, these Class 6 rapids behind me. Now this is some of the biggest and baddest whitewater in all the world, alright? Reaching heights and drops over 25 feet and speeds just shy over 35 miles an hour. Now I don't know about you guys, but me personally I'm ready for something a bit bigger. So what do you guys think? How about we take it after these bad boys? Sound good? Yeah! Alrighty y'all, if y'all do want to do that, one big favor for me. Reaching straight on under your seats, there's going to be some seat belts sticking out and you're going to put them straight across your waist. Seatbelts, guys. Because even though these Class 6s do look so fun to go through, they're actually very highly illegal to go through. And while y'all do seem like some lovely people, guys, me personally, I don't feel like going back to jail. Did my crime, served my time, and now I'm back on the water and I'm just having a great time. So, I can't let y'all go through here, but I can promise y'all one last run through those Class 5s. Does that sound good? Yeah! Alright guys, and if we are still just looking at these rapids, guys, these Class 6 rapids are going to be known as compression rapids, which means whitewater is hitting whitewater, and the only place for it to go is just straight on up in that air. Now, if you guys are still looking at these rapids, if you follow the mouth all the way down to that tail end, it is going to go all the way to that Canadian shoreline. Bounce off in a counterclockwise rotation, which is going to give this spot its very famous nickname of the Niagara Whirlpool. Now, these whirlpools, guys, they are nothing to joke around with, alright? They are known to take down trees from the sides of telephone poles, down for days, weeks, months, even years, sometimes just never, ever, ever resurfacing. So this spot right here, well, it's not going to be the best spot if any of y'all are looking to go for a swim.
చాలా డీప్ ఉంటుందమ్మా చాలా స్ట్రాంగ్ కరెంట్స్ పడిపోతే మళ్ళీ ఏమైతే ఇదే లాస్ట్ టైం మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడు అటు చేసిందా ఆడికి ఒకసారి చేసి.
Alrighty guys, it is our time to exit this whirlpool, so I'm just going to have y'all hanging on because sometimes it can just get a little rough on our way out. You know what time it is? It is that time to get in those whitewater safety positions. Just a little reminder, guys, both hands on the bar, but staying in those seats, and just remember to keep those heads up. guys, get ready, because here we go. There we go. The front. Alrighty guys, how we all doing out there? We doing good? Let me see those thumbs in the air. Alright guys, well, me and Captain Nick back here are just having so much fun out here that we personally decided that you guys deserve an extra run. So, we are going to turn the boat around and do one last call to decide for one more bonus round today. To hear me say this, let's get in those whitewater safety positions.
Get your